Hello guys, and welcome to MeccaFreeman.com, and I'm so excited about this video, guys, because this is something that all of us deal with. Like, all of us, if it comes a point in our life when we start doing things and we say, listen, I want to do better, and we start doing these challenges for our fitness, things for our health, our relationships, every area. So we believe that in order to start doing something that we never done before, we have to have an incredible amount of willpower, or we just have to use willpower in general. The truth is, we do all have willpower, but my question is willpower really on call? Is it really on call any time of the day when you want it? And through my years of experience and just trying to use willpower, I thought to myself, you know, I'm intelligent a little bit. I'm an intelligent woman. And I talk to myself all the time. I always say to myself, look, you can do it, you can do it. I'm the type of person that plan my days to the T. By every hour, nearly every minute. If you look at my phone right now or just my diary, I have a whole list of things I know what I'm gonna do for this whole year. Let's put it like that. So I said, you know what, why is it that when I do certain things throughout the day, I cannot use my willpower? I cannot do them effectively. I always end up doing something I'm not supposed to, like eating a piece of chocolate cake at 10 o'clock at night. Or I always end up not doing giving my full energy in the gym. And I didn't understand. I read this book, guys, The One Thing by Gary Keller, and he pointed out something that I really want to share with you guys. And this is very exciting. So let's think about willpower here. So think about when we think to use it. We say, listen, I want to get something done. And that means I know that I've never done this fitness challenge before. I'm trying to lose 10 pounds. So that means, okay, when I leave work today, I'm going to go and get on a treadmill. And after that, I'm going to eat these 3 salads all day long. I'm going to use my will to get through this for this challenge for 30 days. That's what we think when we think about willpower. Or, you know what, I have a test that's due tomorrow for school, and it's 8 o'clock at night, and I know I need to do this. Let me just go and visit my family first and do everything I need to do, and then 8 o'clock tonight, I'm going to set aside 2 hours, and I'm going to use my willpower to study and get things done. That's how we think about it. But once I started to realize it doesn't work like that. So there was a study that was done to some toddlers, and it was about 15 toddlers in a classroom, and the study was like this. The toddlers were giving marshmallows, cookies, and graham crackers and sat in front of them. Now, the toddlers were told that, listen, if you wait and you delay the gratification, if you wait 15 minutes while the teachers exit the room and you do not touch or eat neither one of these, you get double this and more marshmallows. So there was children like literally like slobbing over it, closing their eyes, you know, pulling at their ears, you know, blocking their nostrils to not smell this, just trying to grab for willpower so they wouldn't eat this. Now, this study was done 3 different times. It was done one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one towards the evening for the toddlers. And it was a very, very, very big, very huge transformation that happened. It was something that happened like this. Most toddlers had great willpower during the morning times than toddlers did in the evening, because most people energies is during the morning time than it is during the evening. I'll give you an example. Let's think of it like this. So let's say your energy throughout the day is like a battery, like a phone charge. So think of it like this. Here we go. Excuse my battery. It's not going to be the best. So think of this as the battery phone charge. So this is your battery's phone charge throughout the day. So let's say 5 a.m., 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m., let's say 10 p.m. So most people thrive better in the mornings. This is what, like 75% of us. Some people thrive better in 11 a.m. towards the afternoon. Some people in the evening, and some people are just like 10 p.m. beyond night owls. So the study shows that it depends on most children. The ones that they had the greatest willpower in the morning, they did not touch that, versus when they have no willpower or their energy is drained at 6 p.m. And this was very interesting to me, guys, because it's like a big light bulb went off in my head. I'm like, oh, no wonder why I cannot go to the gym at 8 o'clock p.m. because my energy is between 5 and 11 a.m. And here's the big thing. So willpower is not always on call. Willpower is on call when you have the most effective energy, when you are the most effective, when you feel like, you know what, I can run a marathon right now, when you feel like everything is just, when you don't have to think about things so much. Now, this is where most people that are successful, or billionaires, or that became millionaires, or just people that started to work on gaining habits and being disciplined, it's when they had the most energy. So, for example, I'll use myself. I am the most energy between 5 and 11 a.m. So I decide to work on my business, and I decide to do the things that matters the most throughout this time. So here's the thing. The things that matter most to me, I'll think of it like this. Here's a day for me. I'll have the gym. I'll have my business. So I'll put work. I do Spanish. I'm practicing español. Practical Spanish. So I'll have Spanish. I'll have reading. I'll have stretching and conditioning. I prep my meals, so prep my food. I'll meditate. Family time. What else do I do? Let's see, I'll do cardio. The gym is like weight training for me, so cardio. And this is all during the day. So I used to do things like this. This used to be my day. I used to get up in the morning and prep my food first, and do Spanish and read, and then meditate and condition. By the time it's 11 going on 12 o'clock p.m., I still have to go to the gym, do work. I still have to, talk to family, prep food, and do cardio. Now, the things that are the most important to me is gym, work, reading, meditate, and prepping food. That's the most important. Everything on here is important. But I'm going to tell you something, guys. You have to use the 80-20 rule. And the 80-20 rule is here is it. Let's see. 80. 20. And it goes like this. What you do, 20% of what you do reflects for 80% of your results. So, for me, in my life, what's most important for me to get done, if I don't do anything on this per day, the most important is if I block out work, which is 3 to 4 hours, the gym, which is important because that's for my job and my well-being. I have to make sure I read for my knowledge. I have to make sure I meditate because that's the only thing that get me through life in general, period. I have to make sure that I speak to my family. So between prepping my food, conditioning, and cardio, they can fall below anything after 3 to 10 p.m. because I don't think about it that much. See, the gym and work and reading and meditating, that takes up most of my mental capacity. So that means I should do that between 5 and 8 a.m. So the thing is, what you have to do when you have willpower is block out the times, let's say 4 to 5 hours of the things that matter the most, that's the most important to you, but that take the most mental effort. the things in your life that does not take that much mental effort to go towards the end of your day, because towards the end of your day your battery starts to drain, your energy starts to drain. Once you start to drain, you can't really use your mind to think that well. Your mental capacity, your brain functioning starts to go down. So you need to do things that does not require that much thought. So when I go to the gym, it requires so much energy and thought. The gym for me is not just, go on the treadmill, lift some little dumbbells. I lift heavy weights. And not only that, I do a lot. So you have to do the things, guys, that are going to set you forward. So what are you going to do? 20% of what you do is 80% of the results. So my advice to you is this. Look at that. You have your most energy. Maybe yours is opposite. Maybe you don't have that much energy in the morning. Maybe yours is, this is your high peak at 10 p.m. or 8 p.m. So it goes backwards. If you're waking up at 8 a.m. or 3 p.m., think about your bars come up high here and then they go lower. It depends on wherever you are. Everybody is not 5 a.m. or 11 a.m. or 10 p.m. So think about what it is and where you thrive at. But wherever you thrive, block out 5 to 6 hours to get the most important things done. Think about one thing that you can do every day and work on that one thing about 3 to 4 hours, and then everything else an hour and a half, 2 hours, or however long it takes for you to get whatever task done in your life. And I want you to focus, guys. So the one thing I want you to take from this is, one, do things when your energy is high. The second thing is food for thought. Whenever you have this peak area, for me, that area where I know my energy is getting low and I need a break is between 3 to 6 p.m. So when I'm between 3 to 6 p.m., what I do for myself is I eat food that's going to refuel my body, refuel my energy, that's not going to drain my blood and start making my blood move slow. Food is very important. Exercise is very important. So maybe some people, you might have to go on like a 20-minute walk. You may have to do breathing exercises or some yoga or stretching, or just, take a nap. Whatever it is, fuel yourself. Drink a lot of water. You have to do things that fuel yourself, because willpower is not always on call. Willpower is when you have the most energy. But if you do the things that matter the most, that's going to give you 80% of the results. All you need to do is 20% of that when your energy is high, and you'll be successful whatever it is that you're doing. So whether you're trying to start a business, whether you're trying to run a marathon, you run in the morning, or if you have a high energy, run at night. Whether you're trying to do this diet, you need to be meal prepping in the morning rather than doing it at night, because it's an epic fail if you don't have no energy at 10 o'clock p.m. I hope this video helped you guys. Make sure you share this with somebody, and you go out today and you make that schedule and you make those bars and let yourself know, you know what? My power is up at this time. So I'm going to go to the gym when I get up at, maybe you get up at 11 a.m. and most of your energy is between 11 and 3. So 11 and 3, block out the things you can do is the gym. And you go work or check your emails, whatever takes the most mental capacity. I hope this helped you guys, and you share this with somebody who needs this, because willpower is not on call, but you can use it to your advantage and use it to make you very successful. Until next time, guys, love and peace.